When you consult with someone that you're going to expect to give you a very good information, at the end of the day they're going to try to look for their own interest, because nobody's interested about other people's problems. Hello, my YouTube community. Welcome to the channel. In this channel, we talk all about personal development, side hustle, budgeting, a little bit about moving abroad since I am building my house in the Dominican Republic, living in New York City, and a lot of stuff we share right here. So if any of these topics interest you, make sure that you subscribe to the channel, like this video, and hit the notification bell so that you don't miss the next video. The real reason why I decided to build my house and start from zero and construct in the south part of the Dominican Republic, especially in a rural area, or campo, like they like to call it in the Dominican Republic. Campo is a rural area. It's, a area where it's more for agriculture. That's where agriculture, goes on and on. A lot of, people planting. So that area of the country, I decided to build over there, not only because I grew up part of my life living in the campo in the Dominican Republic, but also because of the cost of living. Of course, a lot of people ask me, Isaura, what is better? Is it better to construct in the rural area, or is it better to buy an apartment in Santo Domingo or Santiago or Punta Cana, or what should I do? Like, what's the best option? And I am going to give an overview about my reason why I didn't purchase, first of all, an apartment in the Dominican Republic. The real reason of it, like my personal reason. I'm not saying that in the future maybe I'm not gonna invest on an apartment or something like that, but as of right now, that's not my priority. I'm gonna tell you something that I have noticed, and why in the first place, after doing my own research, speaking to some real estate agents in the Dominican Republic, and reviewing some of the experience of people that have purchased apartments in the Dominican Republic, especially in Santo Domingo, because it's the center of the country. People want to purchase there because they know that prices will be increasing and increasing. So it's a win-win for their money if they buy low and they can sell for a little bit more. This takes me to the reason why I decided to build my house from zero. As you imagine, when you build your own house, you can actually pick and choose what are you going to be building. You're going to pick the size, if the land that you're constructing is big enough so that you can decide how big or small it's going to be. You can have your own taste on the construction of your house. So that's the main reason why someone will want to do it from zero. Some other people, they don't want to deal with all of this. They want to buy something that is already, ready to go, and they prefer to buy it in areas like Santo Domingo or Santiago, that are areas that are city, more convenience, etc. This is what I have to say, and is coming from my personal experience and what I think. But most importantly, I want to put this out because I know a lot of people might be questioning themselves when trying to see if it's in their possibility to move to the Dominican Republic, but they don't know what areas to pick. This is what I'm going to tell you. Rural areas are no areas that people are going to go and kidnap you because they want to get money from you, etc. I know a lot of people that are actually not from the Dominican Republic, but foreigners, that they are scared to move to the Dominican Republic, especially to local areas, because they think that by them moving over there, they run the risk to be kidnapped, or something bad is going to happen to them. I don't know. I'm going to give you the real truth according to my own experience and things that I have seen throughout the years, and is that this is not the case. I know there's a lot of cases that have happened in every country, not only in the Dominican Republic, especially in rural areas. People that are there are modest people with very low income, people that even though they're old, because there's a lot of elderly people in the rural area, since the young people have moved to the city to work and for better opportunities. These are people that they work to eat, they work to survive over there. They still friendly people, welcoming people, always happy people that are just living their life. Trust me when I tell you that they don't care where you're from. Even in my town, in my campo, there's people from other places of the world. If you go with the mentality that something's going to happen to you, you are not going to be content making a move like this, and not only in the Dominican Republic but anywhere you go. Now let me move to the capital, Santo Domingo or Santiago. These are cities, so you're gonna find more convenience, more restaurants, more accommodation for you. A lot of people pick to move to this area, purchase an apartment or finance an apartment or whatever in these areas because of the convenience of everything, and of course thinking that is more secure. But no one area is more secure than the other one, especially in the Dominican Republic, and I want you to have that clear. Probably because the cost of living in Santo Domingo is a lot higher compared to the rest of the Dominican Republic. Things are going to be a little bit faster, but at the end of the day, everything is the same everywhere over there. What I really wanted to share with you in this video is the difference in cost when it comes to apartments in the Dominican Republic. I remember 5 years ago, I was looking at apartments and they were costing between $70,000 to 85, 90, the most 100 if it was a villa with, you know what I mean. Now, I think it was 2 days ago, I was looking at a YouTuber from the Dominican Republic that was sharing some information about renting apartments, and it was an apartment, 2 rooms apartment for $160,000, the cheapest. So you are getting less for your money now than what you were able to get back. Now, if you made an investment back then, maybe I would say it's worth it, especially if that's the area that you want to live. But as of right now, purchasing an apartment in Santo Domingo is insane. I feel like they trying to take advantage of the big masses that are trying to purchase real estate out of the United States in countries abroad, and because Dominican Republic is a target for foreigners to buy apartments, property, etc., to move over there, or sometimes for business, Airbnb, etc. They are taking advantage of this and raising their prices, and it's crazy. I do have to mention that I know the prices of materials have gone up in the Dominican Republic, but $160,000 for a 2-room apartment, it is a lot of money compared to what it was before. Now, $160,000 in the Dominican Republic, it's around $8 million. Yeah. The dollar in the Dominican Republic is 55 pesos for $1, so it's around 8 millions for $160,000. So imagine you are buying an apartment in Santo Domingo. That's great. Remember that you're only buying an apartment. The piece of land where the apartment is built, that's not yours. You might have a lot of things around you, etc., but you're just buying a piece of that construction, not even the land. Now, what other things could you buy with $8 million? Oh my Jesus. I am going to try to put up some listing that I was able to find in the internet of very, very nice farm area. I don't know how to call it, like where you can actually have a very nice house, and also with your own like pozo, like for water and stuff, where you could put maybe animals, where you could, if you like animals, you can have a whole bunch of animals in the bag, where you could put 8 million out of the Santo Domingo area or Santiago area on the rural area. You can probably buy a land, build a house, a very well house, and you still have money left for something else. But I think that because of the mindset of scarcity that people have to move out of the Santo Domingo or areas that are city that are more secure, they are not seeing opportunities. And I feel sad, because it is what it is. It's business. When you consult with someone that you're going to expect to give you a very good information, at the end of the day, they're going to try to look for their own interest, because nobody's interested about other people's problem, opinions, or perspective about the world. So this is just something that I needed to like mention here in the channel. Do your own research. Every country that you go is different. Don't believe everything that you see. And because I am from the Dominican Republic and I see other people that are Dominicans actually talking bad about the campus in areas that are not urban areas, I feel so bad, because there's no difference between Santo Domingo and the campus and New York City and the areas out of New York. It is the same. Now there's one difference. In the campus over there, houses are not that far from each other, and people are not so, like to themselves like here. People go out of their houses, talk. If they need an onion, they go to you. You have an onion? Can you give me an onion? Or if you need something and you go to them, look, I didn't purchase rice. Can you give me a cup of rice? They'll give you a cup of rice. In here, where do you gonna go to have some rice? There's little bodegas everywhere that people sell. If you want to drink a beer, you go to the colmado, you open your beer and you drink it. You can sit outside of your house with the fresh breeze giving you in your face. So calm. Nobody's gonna go steal your beer from your house in the campo. Santo Domingo, aside from being very hot, just letting you know that, there's no time to sit down out of your house to just relax. They live a hustle life right there in Santo Domingo. I have to say that because I've been there. Hello, is my country, I know. So the main reason why I'm building in the rural area is because that's exactly what I'm running from. The hustle society that you have to be busy, that busy is the normal. You can't be relaxed anymore. Being relaxed is being lazy, and it's not true. So be careful. That's all I'm gonna say. Be careful to who you trust. I figure that they are overpricing a lot of the real estates that they are selling in the Dominican Republic, especially if they know that they are selling to foreigners that have money. Sometimes we don't even have enough money, or foreigners don't even have enough money. They're just trying to purchase something because they're in the same situation that probably some of them there are. But no, remember, that's not the mentality. Once you are a foreigner, once they know you live in the United States or whatever other country, they think you have a big bag of money ready to purchase. And that is the sad reality. So be careful. Sometimes you can find a very good place in a rural area, calm, relax. The most beautiful thing is that in rural area, people are so in service for you. Like, I know that, in the end they try to like hustle too in there. Sometimes people around you, they offer their services in case you need them, in case you need something, they're there for you. um don't believe everything people say to you. Actually go and meet people and see for yourself. When you do that, you're gonna find out that what I'm telling you, it's what it is. People in the city, they looking for dollar signs. People in rural areas, they don't care about that. If you give them, that's fine, that's great. But if you don't, they're not interested in your money, trust me. And if they see you that you're a foreigner, the most that they could do, the kids especially, is be around you, maybe so you can buy some cookies or juice. I love my rural area. I would never exchange living in the campo than living in Santo Domingo or any other city. I prefer my rural area. I hope this video helps you decide in which areas are you going to move if it's that you're thinking to move abroad. I'll see you in the next video.